Share it aloud to a couple people for me. Share it aloud to a couple people. Now I got you in here. I'm gonna share it to everybody, and I'll get a couple of y'all on here. We're gonna get it popping. But I'm gonna do a little quick monologue and stuff like that. You feel me? And then we're gonna get this show on the road. I got you. Just hang tight. I'm just sending out some invites. If you could do the same thing for me. We're gonna get this popping. I haven't done this style of conversation in a long time, where I just sit on my tall bar stools style chair. I love doing conversations like this. All right, cool. Let's get it, man. All right, so was he crazy for doing this or no? So let's read a couple things real fast. So before I get you on and get a couple people on, I want to explain to you what we're talking about. We are talking about the one and only football player, ex-football players, Ricky Williams from the Dolphins. Okay? And it says, former Dolphin star Ricky Williams takes wife's last name to create balance. Former, let me say this, give me a second here. Save, and save. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to go to my... Alright, here we go. So, former Dolphin star Ricky Williams takes his wife's last name to create balance.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Maximum volume.
You're not going to speed past... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. First of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
I said what I said. Former Dolphin star Ricky Williams, former football player Ricky Williams takes wife's last name to create balance. Okay? It says the ex-NFL star Ricky Williams revealed that he legally took his wife's last name to create more balance in his relationship. The 1998 Heisman Trophy winner now goes by Eric Moran. Moran is his wife's last name of 5 years. Linnea and Eric in his birth name. Williams, age 45, revealed that the name change on a Dan Le Batard show with Stugotz. Quote, he says, I found that there's been really powerful in creating ease, intimacy, and trust in my relationship. Williams said of the change. His name was legally changed about a year and a half ago, before it was publicly announced. Moran said that his fame had overshadowed his wife within their circle of friends. He says, people kind of forget that she exists, so there's an imbalance in our relationship. Yeah.
I got nothing but time today, motherfucker.
Thank you for this story, man, because you know what?
I'll make you famous.
We're going to make this NFL star famous again. Why is there a lack of imbalance in a relationship to begin with? Why is it that you have to be put on a pedestal to be noticed in the public? Who's really supposed to be publicly acknowledged? Let's read the rest. He says, people kind of forget that she exists, so there's an imbalance in our relationship, he explained. One of the ideas that popped into my mind was I could take her last name. I think it's cool. It's somewhat where we can both win, Williams added. The former Miami Dolphins linebacker revealed that Williams isn't really his last name. It turns out Williams was his grandmother's husband's last name, but the man was not his dad's father. It's one of those family secrets, he said. And if you go back far enough, it's the idea of a slave name. So I think of what is even the purpose of a last name. And I find more meaning in this last name more than Williams. Although Ricky Williams is the name with which he rose to fame, the former footballer does not think it will make that much of an impact. Obviously it did, because this story has gone viral, and I want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. But see if it's still on there. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Did you hear what I said just now?
yeah.
What do you think about that, man?
Um,
A man took his instead of the I had a little mini podcast I did yesterday on YouTube. It was called
yo, Don, what's up, baby girl? Where you
it,
been at?
it was called it was called Miss and Mrs. Mister. I titled it. It was called Miss and Mrs. Mister. So just I see a couple of people jumping in, just so I can let you know what we're talking about. I'm talking about former NFL player Ricky Williams. He took his wife's last name.
Oh,
Um,
you at work right now? Rob, go ahead, keep talking.
so, no, you good. So he took his wife's last name to create balance because he feels like that the world has forgotten about the existence of his wife. So he felt like to create uh, the basically gap the bridge of the imbalance in the relationship, he decided to legally change his last name to hers. What do you think about that? This is the first that's ever been done. It's the first for everything, but I don't think that anyone in the world has ever done this before.
So that's the first time that ever happened?
This is the first time that it's been reported, publicly reported. This went viral. Everybody
Uh,
thinks it's gonna be anything special, but it's this is like the number one trending thing right now. It just popped up 2 days ago. You hear me?
yeah, somebody text me. I can hear you though.
There you go. What do you think about that, man? A man taking
Oh,
his last name.
yeah, I don't know. I'm not doing that.
Why is that though?
Cause I feel like you don't never uh take away the male, like the male family tree. You don't take away the last name from the males. Like that's what keep the family tree going. Is the males. The females they could get married, and most females gonna take the last name of their man. Yeah, 215-939-4315.
So my thing is this. He mentioned that his last name
Because they want to keep that family. They want to keep that last name alive. You feel me? With females, I don't feel like. 40 Wap.
so my question is, with that being said, who carries the legacy in a relationship?
My cousin Jerry about to pull up. Uh,
I have a question for you. Who carries the
uh,
legacy in a relationship? The man or the woman?
the bed. The,
Exactly.
the 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 bed carry the legacy. You feel me? The bed carry the legacy. The woman is, the what I would say the beneficiary of everything. You feel me? Someone you would look at as like the if shit go wrong or things that you don't know about, the female, that's where the female might come in at, because they sit down and pay more attention to details than men. We might get frustrated real fast, to where the female would take her time and with certain shit.
Okay, so you can call that like what? His inspiration, right? The inspiration to the man, like the woman. She plays a role as his inspiration to give him
I feel like I feel like
ideas
I feel like a female. I
or
feel like
help me grow.
yeah, facts. Yeah, if she can't help you grow, then she not meant for you. You feel me? If y'all ain't growing together, if y'all still going backwards and shit like that, is 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 always a road past that dead end. Don't never let a dead end stop you from doing what you want to do because it's always something past that dead end. You feel me? So if your female or the person, your spouse that you dealing with, not uplifting you and that type shit, like trying to help you get out of what you already going through, and she ain't good for you. You feel me? Your legacy
And
ain't
I
shit
found something
anyway.
interesting. Right. I found something interesting he said, and I just want to know what you think about it. He says, um, it's one of the family secret. Yeah, here it is. He says, where is it at? He says something. Oh yeah, it's one of those family secrets. He said, and if you go back far enough, its idea of it is intriguing. So I think what it is even what is even the purpose of a last name? So basically, what he's saying is the last name that he had did not come from his biological father.
It didn't come from his body.
His name didn't come from his
I
biological
can't
father.
hear
It came
you.
from his step. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
He said, so basically, he said that his last name did not come from his biological father.
Yeah, see, my last name didn't come from my body. I got my mom last name, but it's also my grandfather last name.
That's exact. Oh wow! Bang bang bang! Ding ding ding! Right there. That's what.
It's her. It's her. I got my mom last name, but I got her dad. That's her dad last name, not her mom. Well, her mom was married to her dad and got my grandpa last name. So I got my grandpa last name instead of my dad last name.
Right. So this is the
Whereas my dad's sister and aunt and all them got the same last. I'm supposed to have my dad last name.
why did you um and how did you end up? What was the notion about behind as far as you saying like he's going to carry his grandfather's last name? What was the notion behind it?
See, I can't carry my father's last name because I only could carry my grandfather's legacy, which is my uncles and my other family member on my mom's side of the things. But as far as my dad's side of the things, I really can't. I can, but I can't because I don't got that last name.
Do you think that there could be a change of a change of how the world sees the picture of a balancing relationship by a woman taking the last name? Yes or no, and why?
Yeah, I feel like you giving a female too much. You don't give your woman that much power. Period. I don't know. I feel like that's simping. That's I'm not taking no female last name. Like I'm not doing it as a man. I would never do it. Like I don't know. I just feel like that's never heard. I never heard of that shit. Like I don't know.
Well, let me give you an example of something. Um, the name on the lease, right? All right, like you and let's say you and your girl. Shout out to Peter Bond, shout out to SYD, the scientist.
Sid,
Um,
what's up, gang?
so let me give you an example, right? So um, the name on the lease, right? Let's say like you and your girl live together under the same apartment, right?
Right?
Do you believe that does it matter whose name is on the lease?
No,
And why is that?
because if y'all plan on doing things as partners or whatever, fuck the relationship, fuck everything else. If y'all building and y'all feel as though this is the partner that I want to build with, then do it matter who name on the lease? Whoever, it, you feel me? It shouldn't matter. You feel me? Some people have ulterior motives, but I feel like it shouldn't matter who name on the lease. Cause,
And I ask that because and I ask that because all right, let's say for example, like
but more than likely, the caretaker is going to feel more so like my name gotta be on the lease because I'm paying for shit or I'm doing this and I don't want to get kicked out or you ain't gonna be able to kick me out if shit go bad. I don't think like that because negativity brings negative energy. You feel me? Negative energy bring negativity. I don't bring that shit to me. No
right.
relationship.
So let's say right the
Tap
female's name
in.
is let's say the female's name is on the lease.
Right.
Anybody that want to come in, hit the request thing. But let's say the name is on the lease, right? The female's name.
Mhm.
whoever carries the weight in that household, that's who the house really belongs to.
Facts. It don't matter who name on the lease. It's about say your name be on the lease could be on the lease for different reasons. You feel me? It could be a reason why your name on the lease and my name not on the lease, but I'm still the primary caretaker of everything. So
Right.
like
So do you feel like with
Twiggy
that being
back.
said, so with the case scenario that I just gave, right? Ooh, he was
Right.
so close. His can almost fell. His bottle almost fell. Whew. Saved it by the bell. Um, I was trying to say shout out to Twizzy 43rd Street. Um, yeah, so with that being said, this case scenario that I give, do you feel like it has any relation to the narrative being able to change about who has the last name?
Well, that has to do with how you brought up too. So I don't know. Me personally, I can't take no female last name because I have my legacy I have to go by. I gotta build my legacy now. She's still gonna have her last name. It's just gonna be my last name is gonna be,
Now,
'cause she probably got her dad last name. You feel me? Girls more than likely got they got their father last name more than likely.
right, what do you really think his emotions around it? Because when he said that it was a matter of imbalance, this is what I was thinking right here.
Get the French toast out of here.
That's what I was thinking.
She said what?
I said he was thinking like when he said like it was like a thing of imbalance for him. This is what I was thinking when he said that.
Get the French toast out of here.
That's what I was thinking, and I'm
Fact,
thinking
fact.
like, you know what, man? What do you think it is? What do you think it really is? Because I think that's cat. It sounds like one of those Russell Williams situation. Sounds like
Yeah,
we got a Russell Williams on our hands.
yeah. One of them. He's simping. He being a simp.
Yep.
He doing what she want to make her happy. I guess.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Look.
Yeah,
I
that's what
give
I'm.
you something to
That's
take out the trash.
yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing he doing whatever she want to make. I guess. That's with Russell Wilson doing shit. I ain't going for that shit though. I don't like. No, I ain't going for that shit.
Me either.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I found an old soundboard. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get busy with this again. They're not gonna
Bro, right.
having a field day. And I'm like, first of all, when I first watched it, right? When I first watched it, it blew my mind away. Like literally, I was like this.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
It caught me off by storm. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck do you mean you took her last name? You was already married. Like I've seen people do so many things to spruce up their marriage. Like what? Like renew their vows or like, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like, but how does that play out if they decide to get a divorce? What is all
Yeah,
at
that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
divorce?
that's what's fucking me up. Like divorce. Like if you get divorced, then what?
How does that play out? Is this still 50-50 when they break half the entire pot of money? Like
How?
Will and Jada Smith right now, right? They're allegedly is trending that they might be going through a divorce. Will
But do
Smith
you think?
has
All right, look,
elevated the
I got a question too though. You think if we split, I should give you 50-50? You think either like not just the female or the male. You think either person deserve 50-50?
well, honestly, it depends. For me personally, I think that it depends
She
on
wanted
how long.
somebody
I
said can they join?
That's fine. Yeah, they can join. Hit the request thing, and I'll add you on. But I think it depends on how long that you've been married. Like
Right.
Will and Jada have been married for 23 years. For them to leave, I'm going to expect Jada and Will to get 50-50 because their accounts are conjoined. They didn't get a prenup.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can see that. But if we've been married 1 year, 2 years, even 3 years, you're not taking my money. You fucking tripping. I'm gonna get the best lawyer I can get my hands on. Tripping.
Get the French toast out of here.
Get the French toast out of here.
This person? Do you know this person?
Hi
Mm.
guys.
What up?
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Mariana.
Oh, okay. All right. So, what do you did you hear my monologue on the topic?
Uh.
So basically, former NFL football. Oh, there's okay.
She said, she fried.
Yeah,
She,
man.
she fried.
Rather we can say goodbye.
She came on. I asked about the topic, and I got this. You know, just I know a lot of people know that they tune in later on, but I didn't even get along enough to say, well, hey, what were you talking about? Let me see. Maybe she jumped. Maybe they requested again. Ah, somebody else requested. I got the soundboard. I got the soundboard today, man. Listen.
I got nothing but time today, motherfucker.
There she go.
All right, what's the topic? What we talking about?
Okay, so just to bring you up to speed, we're talking about former NFL player from the Miami Dolphins, Ricky Williams. He basically decided to spruce up his marriage by taking his wife's last name.
Okay.
So, I want to know, what do you feel as though? How do you
Tell
feel
her to be
about?
quiet back there.
You want me to? I can read you the actual story behind it.
I'm listening. I can hear you. I'm sorry.
No, I got you. I'm gonna read you the story behind it again. So it says, former ex NFL star Ricky Williams stated that he legally took his wife's last name to create more balance in his relationship. The 1998 trophy winner now goes by Eric Moran, which is his wife's last name, of 5 years. Okay. And he says, I found that it's been really powerful in creating ease, intimacy, and trust in our relationship. Williams said it had changed. His name was legally changed about a year and a half ago. Ron said that his fame had overshadowed his wife within the circle of friends. He says people kind of forget that she
Yo,
exists.
I'm getting right back on. Don't get off. I'm getting right back on.
No problem. So he says people kind of forget that she exists. So there's an imbalance in our relationship, he explained. One of the ideas that popped into my mind was I could take her last name. I think it's cool. It's somewhere where we can both win, Williams added. So the first thing I was thinking, with my little soundboard, when I was reading this article, I'm reading it and I was like,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
so like, where's the actual like imbalance at? Where's the actual imbalance at? Break it back. So like, oh, I see somebody that's showing. So hold on. I think he just requested to come back on. You bet. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I think kind of like bounced out. I don't know if her phone
You
died or
gotta
what.
add the other page. Add truth to comes to the light.
Okay, give me a second here. Oh, there you go. I just invited her. That's the same person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is my other page.
Oh, no problem. Hey, do your thing. You good? You good?
Why he got two of them up there?
That's Teeth.
Huh?
That's somebody
Right
else.
there?
That's a, oh, that's a mirror.
Oh. I'm about to say, what they wore the same outfit? That's weird.
She's drunk, yo. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You
And if I wasn't drunk, that's not
No,
even weird.
she thought you had a twin, but that's a
who
mirror
who
next to
who
you.
that? Who that?
That's Pinky.
Uh,
Wait a minute. Wait
Pinky,
a minute.
what's
He
up,
left
baby?
out.
Oh, wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you
Damn,
just said.
Who drunk?
I might have to pop up on y'all tonight.
All right, so before you keep reading though, I'm gonna agree. Um, I think that he did that for. I think he did it like he said for his wife. I think that once you get that type of time in with somebody, 5 years and plus, you just get to a point where like all that really matters is loyalty, trust. I think maybe he could have possibly did it because his wife might have had insecurities, or we don't know. Like she might have suffered from some issues with her family, and that's just what she wanted to do. So I think he basically just did it for the love of his life. Like he really loved her. That was for her. That wasn't for him. Some people don't care about traditional shit. Like having taken your husband last name shit. Who said we gotta do it that way?
Is
Like
this is this going to be the modern way now of renewing our vows?
I feel like it's cute. I will probably be that couple that do some shit like that. Like who said I gotta take my husband last name? Why we can't take my last name? Why we can't continue my father legacy?
Hmm. My homie down to in the left corner of the boxing ring, he like this simping.
Well, we already know that's how Teeth gonna look at stuff because that's just Teeth. Teeth's opinion sometimes doesn't really matter
Yeah,
if
my
that
shit
makes
always
sense.
matter. Cause I'm a real king. You feel me? Ain't no kings out here. It's not no.
But no,
It's
like
not.
some people.
It's
It's
not too
really,
many kings out here. I'm a king at
but
heart.
he's a king for doing something like that though. Why? Because he cared about his wife's opinion
Yeah,
more
but
than
no
the other
king, no
stuff.
king taking the last name of the girl.
Who said that though? Who said that was wrong?
I ain't say it was wrong. I'm just saying that's just like
But where are you getting
I'm
that
not.
from? Who told you that you
I'm
can't do
not.
that?
I never heard of that.
So it's wrong because you never heard of it?
I'm not doing it.
That shit like that intrigued me.
No, I'm
Like
not doing it. I'm not doing it though. Everybody has their
what's
everybody
your
has their
reason for
own.
not wanting to do that though?
That's
Give
just
a
like
solid reason.
I'm not being in a relationship with a girl that's talking about she's celibate when she get to me. I'm not doing that. You feel me?
No, but let's not get
That's
off
Okay.
just
topic
me.
though. You gotta give a solid
No, that's
reason as to why you would never
even
take your wife's last name.
me taking the female last name. Where have that don't even make no sense. What I'm taking her last name if I'm asking her to marry me. She's not asking me to marry her.
It don't
I don't
matter
know that
though.
ain't no
Y'all
female
marrying each
asking me
other
to
at the end
marry
of the
her.
day.
Yeah,
Y'all
but
marrying each other.
if I'm asking you to marry me, then I want my legacy to go on with you. It don't really matter about
So
your.
if your girl tell you, I don't want to do that, I want you to take my last name, you're not going to marry her no more?
She's not. She ain't gonna have no choice but to take my last name.
How? Who are you to say that?
Cause I'm a
Then she
man.
gonna
I'm not.
then
I'm
she
not
gonna
no.
look at
I'm
you
not
like
no.
you don't care about her feelings.
My female not gonna never come
Hold
to
on,
me like that.
hold on. I'm gonna referee this real fast. She asked you. I want you. I'm not picking a side, but I do. If when I do the panels, the other people that I allow in here, I want them when they send a specific question. We need a specific answer. So, with that being said, not picking a side, just refereeing. She asked a direct question. She said, if Steve offers asks you to take the last name of her, does that mean that you're just gonna say fuck it and not marry her just because she took her last name? Is that gonna be the deal breaker right there? No matter how much y'all
Yeah,
bickering about the
that's a deal breaker. If for me, if listen, I don't move off of no female, so yeah, that's a deal breaker. I don't move for a female, so yeah, that's a deal breaker. I'm a king at heart, like I said. I don't simp. I got a different way of thinking. There's a lot of females that like niggas like that. Yes, man. You feel me? Babe, I just went to the store. You
How
want me
does
to go
that
back?
make him a yes man? Because he
Well,
took
I'm
on her
just
last
saying,
name.
I'm not taking no female last name. I'm not taking it. I have my own legacy. I
But
don't
you
have
said
no
that make him
kids.
a yes
Hold on.
man. How?
I don't have no kids. I don't have you think I'm about to name my kids after her last name? No. I'm building my legacy. Is I'm putting my sperm, I'm putting my sperm, I'm busting in, yeah, but I'm the one busting in her and building my legacy with her. So what makes you think I'm about to
You building her
take her?
legacy too. What about her legacy?
That's my whole
She
thing with
building her
him. Like,
legacy. She building her legacy with me. She still got her last name, but I'm talking
because
about
I'm gonna be
my
honest,
legacy.
that's like I'm gonna give you a prime example, right? This is the solid reason. You want to know why I would probably name my kids and give my kids my last name? Because my dad only had one child. My dad is 60 years old.
All right then. That's
My
you,
dad's
but
60 years old, only got one kid. That'll be my reason in trying to continue my father's legacy in his last name. Even
okay,
though I got cousins,
and that's what I'm
but
saying. I don't have my dad last name. I have my mom last name. My mom has her dad last name. So I don't have my dad last name.
okay. So
So what's the
what do
reasoning
you?
behind having your dad's last name?
Yo. Why just making all that noise?
What's the reasoning behind? So what's the reasoning behind you having your mom's last name and not your dad's?
Because my dad died when I was raised by a different man, by my brother and sister pop. My dad thought I wasn't his because I came out too light.
No.
I'm
Hey,
sorry to
girl.
hear that. So you never got it.
My dad didn't claim me from the rip when my mom was pregnant.
Got you. Got you.
You feel me? That's why I got my mom
At
last
what
name.
point? At what point? At what age did you find out he was actually your biological father? If you don't mind me asking.
Like 7, 8.
Oh, so you knew at a pretty, still decent early age. Did you
Yeah,
try to have a
yeah.
conversation with him?
Uh-huh. No, he died when I was 18 months. He got killed.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear
Yeah.
that. But
I ain't never get to meet my pop.
did you hear any stories? Anybody tell you anything
Yeah,
about him or try to?
they said I act just like him. They said his soul jumped into my soul. They said I act just like my pop. Ain't nothing different. They said I act just like spit image.
Okay, so now my question to you is, with that, if you're a spitting image of your father, why didn't you legally change your last name to his? And why did you keep
Be-
your mom's last name?
Because cause my mom raised me. I ain't never changing my mom. That's my mom. I ain't changing that.
So now her question is,
My mom raised me. My mom raised me who I am to be today. So I ain't
right?
changing.
So if your father would have raised you, right? If your father would have raised you,
I would have
um,
had my father's last name if he would have been there from the beginning.
right. So with that being said, this is the point that she's trying to make. She's trying to pretty much say, I'm sorry, can I get your name, please? I don't want to respond to you as she. You
Yeah,
there,
you
ma'am?
taking a woman's name? No, sir. That's what I'm
Wait, wait,
saying.
is she there? Are you there?
I ain't taking a woman's name. I got my mom's last name. I don't take no woman's name last name though. But this lady just said it. You taking a woman's name? No, sir. Yeah, that ain't. Yeah, ain't nobody doing that. My,
So those of you that are just joining,
I gotta go get my charge.
no problem. She said you taking last name, no sir. Let me see something. I wanna get you on here. I wanna hear Chief Diamond. See if we get on here. Yeah, I got a lot of interesting takes on this, man. Um, but let me dig deeper into the story. Let me dig deeper into the story. So give me a second here. I'm gonna play this for you. There was another part to this. part 2. Or yours? I can't wait to talk about that. So, I'm going to play a clip for you guys. Tell me what you think. Ricky Williams takes wife's last name. Alright, so let's get it.
Former NFL player Ricky Williams, he was in an interview talking about taking his wife's last name instead of the other way around after they got married. He said it was quick and easy, and it felt really meaningful. In every relationship, you want to have some type of balance, but in the traditional model, it becomes difficult when a male makes all the money. He said he was led to take his wife's last name because of what he learned while creating an astrological relationship smartphone app. He took an astrology class and said relationship imbalances showed up in their charts. What? And then he also mentioned he's not totally sure who his dead father is, which is where the last name Williams came into his family. It's like one of them family secrets, he said. Williams is my grandmother's husband's name, and he wasn't my dad's father. So Williams isn't really my last name. I find more meaning than the last name Williams. And their wife actually sell cannabis under the name Ricky Williams. So they asked where they heard the brand. He said, nah, he thinks that it would make the brand more interesting. So you mean to tell me the reason why he got her last name, because he downloaded some astrological app and talking about their relationship has some imbalances unless he take her last name. What type of shit is this, man? And then he said he would rather carry her family last name because his family last name don't really mean nothing because his grandmother's father. I don't know. He was trying to explain it with some straight bullshit. It just sounds like he don't know himself, or she convinced him that he don't really know his family history. She might as well take, all her family history. This is looking like some get out shit, honestly. This is looking like some get out shit. Like, nigga, blink twice if you need some help, nigga. Because
So you see what he's saying here. Everybody, most people that I spoke to about this, pretty much said that he's simping. He's pretty much he's a sucker. Let's see the rest he's saying.
what the hell is going on? And don't get me wrong, I don't see nothing wrong in, adding like the hyphenated last names. Because I know a lot of families, when they get married, instead of the wife taking the husband's last name, they get it hyphenated. Like whatever her name is, hyphen, well, whatever.
Okay, I've seen this in plenty of people's last names. Hyphenations, I feel like, are absolutely disrespectful. If you're going to take both last names, take both last names. Like, I have 2 last names. They are not hyphenated. Hyphenation, to me, is like taking a separation of separating this last name and this last name and saying, like, okay, I want to put this name here, but I'm keeping my last name too. So we just want to make this clear that there's a boundary right here that, I'm taking this side because this is who I'm married to now. But just in case this don't work, I'm going to keep my last name. So we're just going to put a little boundary right there, put a little dash in between. I don't feel like people should put dashes in their last names. Let alone the husband, already married, mind you, and decides to take his wife's last name because imbalance. Let's hear what he has to say.
But for him to take her complete last name and say because he don't even really know, like, his father, grandfather. I don't know what the hell he was trying to say. That's just crazy. I never heard of nothing like this. And ever since I used to see Ricky Williams in the interviews, he always, like, just give off this weird energy. Like, he just on some different level of thinking. So,
not to throw any shade towards astrology gurus, but he was already aware from the beginning, saying that there's an imbalance in their relationship due to an astrology gesture, a suggestion saying that their marriage is. What happened to literacy? And I mean literally being conscious, physically being conscious of how your marriage is going. Not going off of something spiritual. How about going off of something that's literal? Dude, you literally took your wife's last name after y'all were already married. What was the point in that? You should have just renewed your fucking vows if you thought it was something, you know, like if there was a lapse or an imbalance. But you took the lazy route. And quite honestly, the simp route. That's what we have to say.
he never gave me the traditional black dude anyway. So, I already knew he was going to be on some other shit anyway. Like I always say, I don't care what people do. It's just, I always find it interesting when people want to give reasons why. Hey, a smartphone app, and one thing that I cannot stand is people that base everything about astrology. Oh, I can't be with this dude because he got this sign, or I can't be with this girl because she was born in May. Like, man, bro, it's a whole bunch of BS. The stars don't got nothing to do with what the hell we got going on. But it's just like religion. You can't tell nobody what to believe in. Just let them fools believe in what they want to believe in.
And I've always said this. You cannot take a religion and overshadow what you physically do on your day-to-day basis. A lot of people use religion and they overshadow their physical decisions. He is blaming astrology as the reason why there is an imbalance in their relationship, instead of going literally off of a situational reason as to whether there is an imbalance. If you cannot say you did X, Y, and Z, where is the imbalance? If you cannot say that you did X, Y, and Z, where is the imbalance? So how do I fix that? Oh, I'm gonna take your last name. Here you go, baby. You with a passing relationship. I put on the skirt. Pause. That's yeah. Big pause. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Get the French toast out of here.
So sorry, man, but you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I personally, I thought that was kind of stupid.
I'll make you famous.
Hey guys, thanks for the little brief clip. This is gonna be on. I'm gonna share this on YouTube. This is a little part 2. That's what I did yesterday. Instagram version only. I'm going live again. When I do the next live, is on a new topic. We're gonna go live only on YouTube. Live only on YouTube. That means if you want to do a FaceTime call and all stuff like that, I'm gonna have the Zoom link. The Zoom link is gonna be open. I'm gonna put the Zoom link in the comment section and in the description. Everyone's welcome to come to the Zoom live stream on YouTube. If you want to call into the show, you don't want your face seen, you can call in. There's gonna be a hotline number up on there. And till next time.
Welcome to Relationship Talk with G's, where our conversations aim to keep you pleased. I'm A1G's, and you have now stepped into the Guru's house. Take your shoes off when entering.
However, it is time for you to actually go. So, put your shoes on. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Trevor, you're all the way to sleep. Goodbye.